Prince Harry draws on memories with William to shape Lilibet and Archie's upbringing. Prince Harry is drawing on experiences and memories he shares with Prince William for the upbringing of his children Lilibet Lily Diana and Archie Harrison, it has been claimed. The Duke of Sussex remembers fondly the years from his childhood spent with Princess Diana, the Princess of Wales's former bodyguard, Ken Worf said. And the experiences Harry has done with his mother and brother Prince William are influencing the upbringing he and Meghan Markle are giving to their own children, the commentator added. In a comment written for the latest issue of Hello! Magazine, Mr. Worf said, Harry and William remember their childhood with great fondness and appear to be drawing on the experiences Diana gave them to shape the upbringing of their own children. Mr. Worf went on to say Prince George, Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte are being educated by Kate and Prince William in the same hands-on and loving way the Duke of Cambridge was brought up. Meghan and Harry are behaving similarly with their own children across the Atlantic, he added. He added, they enjoy bucket and spade family fun on the beaches in Norfolk, while Harry and Meghan have been spotted taking Archie and the family dog for walks on the beach near their home in California. Mr. Worf, who wrote with author Roz Cower the book Diana, Remembering the Princess, first started working as a bodyguard for Prince Harry and Prince William in 1986. 2 years later, he became Princess Diana's personal protection officer. He left this role in 1993, but continued to be a member of the Royal Protection Team until he retired in 2002. Mr. Worf's job meant he was able to witness how the Princess of Wales was bringing up her adored children. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex welcomed their first son, Archie, in May 2019, while they were still in the royal fold. 1 year later, the boy celebrated his first birthday in California, as his parents had stepped down as working members of the firm a few weeks prior. In early 2021, Harry spoke about enjoying living in the U.S. also for the freedom he has gained to carry out certain activities with Archie. During the Sussex's groundbreaking interview with Oprah Winfrey, the Duke said, to have outdoor space where I can go for walks with Archie, and we can go for walks as a family and with the dogs, and we can go on hikes, we'll go down to the beach, which is so close, all of these things are just. I guess, the highlight for me is sticking him on the back of the bicycle in his little baby seat and taking him on these bike rides, which is something I was never able to do when I was young. I can see him on the back and he's got his arms out and he's like, whoo, chatting, going, palm tree, house, and all this sort of stuff. Harry, who welcomed his daughter Lily in June last year, said in a more recent interview how he still feels his mother's presence, almost 25 years following her death. Speaking to U.S. broadcaster Hoda Kotb in April, the sixth in line to the throne said, for me it is constant. It has been over the last 2 years. More so than ever before. And it is almost as though she's done her bit with my brother and now she's very much, like, helping me. Got him set up. And now she's helping me set up. That's what it feels like, you know? He's got his kids. I've got my kids, you know the circumstances are obviously different. But now, I feel her presence in almost everything that I do now. But definitely more so in the last 2 years than ever before. Without question. So she's watching over us. Asked if he speaks to Archie and Lily about their late grandmother, the Duke candidly said, yes. Yeah, very much so. I don't tell Archie all the stuff that happened. But certainly that this is, you know, Grandma Diana, and we've got a couple of photos up in the house. In the mental health series he co-created with Ms. Winfrey for Apple TV+, The Me You Can't See, the Duke had already spoken about the bond he was creating between his late mother and Archie. He said, I got a photo of her in his nursery, and it was one of the first words that he said, apart from Mama, Papa, it was then Grandma. Grandma Diana. Archie, all the stuff that happened. But certainly that this is, Grandma Diana, and we've got a couple of photos up in the house. In the mental health series he co-created with Ms. Winfrey for Apple TV+, The Me You Can't See, the Duke had already spoken about the bond he was creating between his late mother and Archie. He said, "I got a photo of her in his nursery, and it was one of the first words that he said, apart from Mama, Papa, it was then Grandma. Grandma Diana,